Kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. This is a designed run. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They boot it away. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the...
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
The one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
Back to throw, it's Bailey. And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack.
How about this defense coming out the gates? First drive, getting to the quarterback. They wanted to affect the quarterback, make him feel uncomfortable. Already 2 sacks on this first drive.
They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the option. The pitch. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. He'll do it himself. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Little touch pass to the receiver. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Sends it back in motion. Now on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And they'll bring him down for the sack. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They'll try to get outside. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. On the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. The option look. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Goes to the option. Now the toss. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking to the big tight end. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. He'll ride his man on the option. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run the option. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Backing up and backing up on the first 2 plays now to try to throw it in drive on 3rd down. To the air, it's Bailey. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Sometimes in life, there's only one thing to do. Punt. And they should punt. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. They'll run this play from the pistol. They'll go to the fullback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Working on the right. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They go to the ground. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. On the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Run it with the fullback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Catch in the middle. It's Booker. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. Turning on the Jets. He's got a little room. He'll pick up 6 out to the 13. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this 3rd down from deep in your own territory. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Finds finds his target down the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now they'll run it on the toss. Fights off a defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Second down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. He'll set up to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Poe. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Punt is in the air on fourth down. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. He'll pull it on the read. And the ball's loose in the backfield. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. He'll pull it on the option and try to do it himself. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown.
Can't start a game any better than that. Defense gets the stop, gives it back to the offense. You march down the field, you score. They're in a great rhythm now on both sides of the ball.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Gets the back moving. Here's the handoff. Oh, he's got a chance. There he goes. Wide open spaces. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll try the run. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And here comes the punt team. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll run the option. Now the toss. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Snagged out of the air. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Motion from the back. The give to the fullback. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Now on the option. Now the pitch. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. They'll power it inside with the fullback. They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31. It's 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. On the option. He'll pitch it. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go to the ground. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Safe completion on the screen. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They'll try the toss to the left. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He leaves it with the back. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And here comes the punt team.
On to kick it away.
He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Power football with the run. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll send the back in motion. The give to the back. And they pick up just 1. It'll be 3rd and 9. Trying to pick up a 1st down. To throw, it's Bailey. Here's a heat. Grabs it inside the 15. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Bring in the heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on 1st down and goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Sends it back in motion. He's got it and still on his feet. Into the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Snares it outside. It's Mitchell. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The option look. He'll keep it himself. Makes a man miss. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. They bring the punter onto the field now. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Goes to the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. He'll ride his man on the option. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Looking for space. It's Poe. Worked his way out across the 35. Got it up to the 37-yard line, but still a little bit short of the line to gain. It'll be 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Running back searching for a hole. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Gets it out fast. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads it downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Looking to throw. Dumps it to the back. Found the spot in the defense. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the 1st half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Wants to go up top. Works the middle of the field. And he'll be smacked to the ground. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. He wants to throw it. Soft spot in the middle. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Off play action on first down. Oh, he makes the catch. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Set up for second and short after that completion. Quarterback keeps it. Running to Green. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the option. He'll do it himself. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. They're dealing with a second and long. On the option. He breaks a tackle. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Fires to the big fella. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Offense set on first down. Here comes the option. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Looking to pass, it's Bailey. Oh, better look out! And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third down, going up top. He's got an open man. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They'll run the option. He'll pull it on the read. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Give to the fullback. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Third down, red zone play, crowd alive. Now on the option.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
Just drives it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Running a read option to the left. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. Punt punt is on its way. Secures it at the 30. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. The give to the fullback. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. On the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Line is set on 3rd down. The option look. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And here comes the punt team. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Goes to the option. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, a lot of space. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He'll ride his man on the option. Good pickup there. He gets enough for the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll run the option. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They bring the punter onto the field now.
Number 31 in punt formation to kick it away.
Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. The give to the back. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. A run for the quarterback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Lofts one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. On the option. He'll toss it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. On the option. Tried to keep those big legs churning, but he'll be stopped for a loss. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down the field and waste time. 3rd play of the drive, they get a sack. They're staying aggressive, and they're getting after this quarterback.
And here comes the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the returner goes down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. They'll run the option. And he's swallowed up in the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Now on 3rd down for this offense. Now on the option. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll look to pin him deep. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Platt. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds.
Second down coming up.
On the option. Now the pitch. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? Looking downfield on first down. That's reeled in. It's Booker.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The option look. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. To the air on first down. The sure hands, it's Booker. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
And that is another first down.
Off the play fake on first down. It's complete. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Goes to the option. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield.
Third down coming up.
Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Quick toss. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Offense.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll ride his man on the option. The pitch. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. They'll run the option. He'll keep it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. They give it to him again. He's run out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 26. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground.
It's a turnover on downs.
Motion from the back. Handoff to the fullback. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. The big fullback's got it. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. To give to the big fullback. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. is on its way. After the filthy move, he's got room. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. That pass is incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll send the back in motion. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense has it. They're on the move. And he's going to make it all the way in for a touchdown off the fumble recovery.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And right down the middle. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
They'll try to find a more productive play this time on second and long from the 14. Now the play fake. Complete downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Breaks the tackle.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Now the toss. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. They'll try to get the first through the air. He'll pull it down. And he scoops his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Give to the fullback. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Working that left side now. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Under fire. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
I got to give this defense a lot of credit. They were very confident coming into this one, even though they were going up against one of the best quarterbacks in the entire country. They're confident because they believe in their ability to get to him, and they've been able to do that in this game. There's another sack here late.
Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Trying play action. Oh, they're after him. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
If I had told you that one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football was going to have less than 200 yards passing in this game, You might not have had that on your bingo card, but that's what's in fact happened. This defense has done an outstanding job getting pressure on him like they did right there getting the sack.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. That's caught. It's Mitchell. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up in a shot toward the end zone. It's caught. That's a touchdown.
And this offense finally gets something together and gets on the scoreboard. It's not over yet, but this is a good sign, man. They got the positive momentum. See if they can build on this, even though we're in the 4th quarter.
My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. The snap sets up to throw. And the defense gets to him and snuffs out the 2, and they will draw no closer here. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. It'll be 3rd and long. The give to the tailback. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line.